Hey everybody, welcome to Olympian Tech.
Today, we're going to be talking about a new release in the gaming industry and a little bit about the history of gaming.
First, let's talk about the history of games and consoles from the 2000s onwards.
On March 4th, 2000, the PlayStation 2 was released. This was the root of console gaming for our generation. It had decent graphics performance and it sold 155 million units. The iconic game was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
On November 5th, 2001, the Gamecube was released. The Gamecube was a console that was significantly popular for our generation while we grew up. The games on the Gamecube were what set it apart from other consoles. It used smaller discs to run games and had amazing graphics performance and storage for that time period. It sold 21.74 million units, and the iconic game was Luigi's Mansion.
The Xbox was released on November 15th, 2001. This console had to compete with the PlayStation 2. It used Xbox Live, which was a paid access for online servers. However, users found this slightly annoying, and it ended up only selling 24 million units. The iconic game was Halo 2.
The DS was released on November 21st, 2004 by Nintendo. This rechargeable console could fit in your pocket. It had fantastic mobility, a stylus for precise touches, and did incredibly well even for mobile console gaming with 154 million units sold. The iconic game was the new Super Mario Bros.
On November 22nd, 2005, the Xbox 360 was released. This Xbox had many features like Xbox Live for online gaming, the Xbox Live Marketplace for easy access to exciting new content, and the Xbox Live Arcade, which gave access to smaller games. Overall, this console did pretty well, with 84 million units sold. The iconic game for this console was Kinect Adventures.
On November 17th, 2006, the PlayStation 3 was released by Sony. This powerful system was compatible with computer technology to transfer storage and could play using a keyboard and mouse. It competed with the Xbox 360 and sold 87.4 million units. The iconic game was Grand Theft Auto 5.
Nintendo's Wii was released on November 19th, 2006. The Wii was a console that was created with the mindset of being available for every age and promoting physical activity for those who played on it. It sold 101.63 million units, and the most iconic game was Wii Sports.
On February 26th, 2011, the 3DS was released by Nintendo. This console incorporated 3D technology into the screen to create the illusion that the game itself was 3D, and was great for on-the-go gaming. It had the Nintendo eShop, which gave users access to more games. It sold 75 million units, and its iconic game was Mario Kart 7.
On August 1st, 2012, the Oculus Rift was released. This was the first virtual reality headset that was popular for games and movies. This marked an important shift for gaming, being something that you did on a monitor to something that you did while physically looking around.
On November 18th, 2012, Nintendo released the Wii U. This console was Nintendo's attempt at a handheld console with a screen. It had innovative features like a camera and a stylus to pair with its touchscreen. Unfortunately, Nintendo flopped at the release and it ended up only selling 13.56 million units. Despite this flop, it paved the way for many similar ideas. The iconic game was Mario Kart 8.
PlayStation 4 was released on November 15th, 2013. This was a very powerful console. It had voice control capabilities, a multi-purpose home screen with access to many apps like Netflix and Amazon Prime, and features such as trophies and recent activity that users could check out. It had second screen onto smart devices, and it sold 114.9 million units. The most iconic game on this console was Grand Theft Auto 5.
1 week after the PlayStation 4 was released, the Xbox One was released by Microsoft. Servers from the Xbox 360 were deprecated, so Xbox users had to buy the new Xbox One. This console had a similar interface to the PS4 and competed with the PS4. It sold 51 million units. The exclusive game was Forza Horizon 3.
On March 3rd, 2017, the Nintendo Switch was released. This console was a combination of older generations, like the Wii and the Wii U. It was a small console with motion controls similar to the Wii, but it also had a connectable mobile display similar to the Wii U. It sold 79.87 million units, and the iconic game was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
On November 10th of 2020, the Xbox Series X was released. This is a current generation of Microsoft consoles, and it boasts true 4K gaming capabilities, ray tracing up to 120 FPS, and an 8K HDR dynamic color range. The exclusive game was Forza Motorsport.
2 days later, Sony released the PlayStation 5. The new PlayStation had ultra-high speed SSD, deeper immersion with support for haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and 3D audio, and it supported 4K gaming, ray tracing, 120 FPS, and 8K HDR support. The exclusive game was Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Now let's talk about our personal favorite games and consoles.
My favorites were the DS and Nintendo Switch. These consoles were really fun to play, and they were also great for mobility. On the DS, my favorite game was Mario Kart DS, and on the Nintendo Switch, my favorite was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
My favorite consoles were the Xbox One and the Wii. I chose the Xbox One because of the sheer graphics quality, and the Wii because of the motion-driven aspect. My favorite games were Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga on the Wii and Minecraft on the Xbox.
After years of regular console gaming, a new company emerged that created a competitor for all consoles. Shadow.tech started the new era of gaming, cloud gaming.
shadow.tech is a cloud computing service where you can access a gaming PC on any computer that can access the internet.
For just $11.99 a month, you can have access to cloud gaming, which gives users access to advanced PC performance through any Windows device.
This has the potential to replace console gaming because PCs are able to have their parts replaced while a console cannot.
Also, custom-built PCs add flair to your setup, giving users an individuality that can't be found on consoles. PCs don't require you to pay for access to online services like games. It's just the game cost.
Thanks for watching our video on the new generation of gaming.
If you enjoy content like this, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
We'll see you next time at Olympian Tech.